Think this is where they've been developing the C-virus? Ada! You can't run forever.
Alright, welcome back to Resident Evil 6.
No use hiding, Ada.
In this video, we are going to see another event that we've seen in another story, but from another perspective this time.
Make a run for the elevator, go!
So, once again, just like in Leon's campaign, heading to the elevator before the other team is very important. And to accurately do it, you need to skip this cutscene, which doesn't really impact much because Ada still says what she's gonna say. Just duck under that and start hitting this area, and you should get it done. Trust me, it looks a lot easier than it actually is. Playing it and watching it are completely different. Just trust me on that. I guess this isn't technically canonical since I did the Leon story first and Leon got in this elevator too, but oh well, who cares? I can do whatever I want. I'm Chris Redfield. But you get goodies if you go in this room. You get that skill point, you get a first aid spray, some ammo for stuff we don't need ammo for, some more skill points, and that's about it. It's still fairly worth it to go in there just for the skill points alone. And hey, if you need a first aid sprays are always useful.
What the hell is all this?
Keep your eyes peeled. Who knows what this bitch has in store?
I don't need it, but I have to pick it up just because my OCD, it just needs to like be out of this area. If there's something to pick up on the ground, I'm gonna touch it and pick it up, even if I don't need it. Like, it just needs to go away.
Locked in.
Those people look kind of familiar. I'm sure it's nothing.
Ada!
So this part is exactly the same as it was in the other campaign. These Roombas are going to come on the floor, and you need to shoot them before they attack you or your partner. It's still not really that big a deal. It's mildly annoying. I think it would work a little bit better if you had like a human co-op partner. But yeah, eventually you're going to notice this area over here. Oh god. As soon as I did that, I saw that Roomba go to explode me. But over here there's a panel. We can break off the wall. Just press the button on screen and eventually it will get, you know, broken. I don't think we had to do that as in the other campaign, actually. But Piers will eventually just kind of... Ow. Piers will eventually just kind of take it upon himself to be like, hey, I'm going to hack this thing. Ow. Go away. Sorry, Piers. Every man for himself. Go away.
Security breach detected in room 0. Security breach detected in room 1.
Good cutscene there, game. Get a good close-up of Chris reloading his gun.
Security breach detected in room 1. Security breach detected in room 0.
Again, if you or your partner do really well in this area, you'll have another opportunity to get skill points, but I think that's a little harder than getting in the elevator. Well, they're both difficult for different reasons. And looks like the other team got it first.
What the hell is that?
It's a door, Piers. Oh, there wasn't even any time to react to that one. That was kind of unfair. Go away. Ow. Ow. Not even cool, man. Oh, I can just leave, alright. But yeah, the other team has taken the other skill points and stuff in here. No big deal, we already got the others. We're better than them anyway.
It's over.
I think this is also the same path we took last time. But yeah, once again, we're going to get one of my favorite cutscenes in the game. It plays out pretty much exactly the same. There isn't much of a difference between this one and the one we saw in Leon's campaign. But it is still one of my favorite cutscenes because it is a kind of a meeting of the minds. Two of the big Resident Evil characters finally meeting. And it still is cool, no matter how many times I see this cutscene. I always very much so enjoy it. And hopefully you do too. Yeah, you kick his ass, Chris!
Chris?
Leon. What are you doing here?
Put your gun down, Chris. She's a key witness. We need her.
A witness? She's the one who did all this!
No, it wasn't her. It was Simmons, the National Security Advisor.
I lost all my men because of her!
And I lost over 70,000 people, including the president, because of Simmons.
She's working for Neo Umbrella. You know what that means?
Yeah, I do.
And you're still going to protect this woman?
I am.
Captain! Freeze! Damn it!
Helena!
He's gonna kill her!
Chris, wait! We both want the same thing here.
All right. The BSAA will handle Ada. You take care of Simmons.
Chris! I know you'll do the right thing.
Just making a break for the harbor. Get in! Hey, Piers. What you said about me hiding from my past. You were right.
Captain,
Catch up to her?
won't stop until I do.
Alright, so this part's actually pretty cool. This next little bit of gameplay, probably the next like
Piers Nivens.
10-15 minutes, is all going to take place in this Jeep. And you and your partner will eventually switch places, so right now Chris is on the turret and Piers is driving. The reason Piers is driving right now is because I think he's supposed to be like one of, if not the best drivers in the BSAA, so he's a super driver. whereas Chris is like super pilot. If we were in the air right now, Chris would be the one piloting, but yeah, if you were playing as Piers right now, or if your buddy was playing as Piers, they would be the one driving the vehicle, and Chris would be still on the turret, which is cool. Again, it gives your partner and yourself something different to do, which is why the co-op in this game works really well, and it's probably one of, if not the best co-op games like ever. I like sections like this in this game because there are a lot of things like this where they take the usual gameplay and turn it on its head and make you do something completely different that, you know, really you wouldn't have thought that you would have done in this game. Like, for instance, we're, you know, driving in a Jeep right now with a Humvee with a turret shooting at Ada. It comes kind of completely out of left field, and I really like it. But it fits, you know? It's not like it just completely comes out of left field where you'd be like, why is this in this game? Because it's in other games. It's not like in Final Fantasy VII where you're playing the game and then randomly, oh, I'm on a motorcycle. Oh, okay. But yeah, this part's cool. There are a lot of parts like this in Jake's campaign, which, again, is why, there are a lot of reasons why I like Jake's campaign the best, but things like that really help it, I think. But yeah, controls are really simple. You just gotta shoot the dudes here, make sure your gun doesn't overheat, so don't keep shooting. Yeah, there you go. Piers says he's the best driver, so I'll take his word for it. And his mercenaries' alternate costume is him wearing like a NASCAR jumpsuit, which is pretty funny, and it kind of references this. Oh, I just shot a civilian. Mission over. No, I think the civilian cars are like invincible.
Alpha, come in! This is Delta. You're zeroing in on Ada Wong. We're trying to hold out on our end, but we ain't gonna last long. Gotta catch that woman before this gets any worse.
Don't worry, soldier, we will. Just keep those civilians safe.
Roger that. Good luck. Hopefully we can put an end to this shitstorm. Delta out!
Some bits of this can be kind of annoying, like when we actually do take control of the Jeep as Chris, it's kind of frustrating, honestly. It's probably one of the only parts in the game that I would say is really frustrating, but we'll get to that when we get to it. I like how Chris motioned like, hey, turn, and Piers somehow knew to do it, even though there's no way he could have seen that.
Captain, there's a train coming.
Yeah, that's usually what happens on train tracks. It would have been cool if that train went by and then you saw Simmons in his dog form run by as like a little bit of continuity, but there's no way that that would have been happening in between the last cutscene and right now. That would have been at least a couple hours in between. Still, would have been funny. So this part is a little more kind of reserved, I'd say. We're going to just drive through this parking garage, and there is actually a Serpent Emblem to get in this area. You can only get it if you play as Chris because he's got the gun. I don't think Piers would be able to do anything. So be on the lookout for a Serpent Emblem. It's very easy to see, but it can also sort of be very easy to miss if you're not quick enough. Just building up the suspense here. Where's Ada? Is anything else going to pop out at us? The answer is yes. Something else is going to pop out at us. And you can see the Serpent Emblem fairly easily right now. All you got to do is just shoot it. And I know it looks like we're playing as Piers right now, but we're not. The camera is just in such a way that we can't see Chris. It's a little weird. Because, right? Doesn't it look like we're playing as Piers right now? But yeah, just kill everyone in here. And at the end of this parking garage, we are going to switch sides, and Chris will be the one driving, which will be fairly interesting.